I'm Nick.
I'm David.
We're doing a pseudo Let's Play sort of thing, I suppose, trying our hands at it, of Super Metroid, because David has played through the entire thing before and I have not, so this is both a fresh play and with an experienced person, and we're both sort of game developers. I mean, David is. We're both part of Delhi Interactive. David has been doing. He's been doing the composing for music for a game called We Need to Go Deeper, and I've been doing the art for it. So this is also an artist and composer's perspective, I suppose, in a way. I don't know if we'll really be offering much insight on this, but
This game's really good. Thanks.
we'll probably just be playing it. But I mean,
We're just here to see Nick die a lot. That's the point.
It probably will be, and to let everyone know what a vivid personality David has, which has been my main goal as to why we needed to record one of these at some point. So with no further ado, let's push B, or I guess A on the SNES, and start.
No, don't go back again. Hey, you did it.
Yeah, I'll get used to it quick.
Good boy.
So
Good boy.
we're just jumping right in.
All right, this is captivating, Nick.
Is in captivity.
Pay attention
The galaxy
intently.
is at peace.
I don't know what a Metroid is. What's a Metroid? They already assume so much about what I know. I first battled the Metroids on planet Zebes. It was there that I foiled the plan.
Well, like the game.
Of the... I battled the game's Metroid.
Yeah.
Of the space pirate leader, Mother Brain, to use the creatures to attack galactic civilization. Okay, so they're monsters?
Yeah, they're grody. It's going to explain what they are.
Okay,
Actually,
all right.
I'm not actually 100% sure if they are because
Because you have played
the
previous Metroid games?
Yes, I have.
Have you played all of them?
I've played all of them.
Including Mother?
I've beaten almost every single one of them. Mother.
Wasn't there one on the Wii that was
talking about the other M?
Yeah, never mind. I'm thinking of other.
I sure beat that one.
Was it as bad as everyone says it was?
Yeah. Yeah,
I next fought the Metroids on their homeworld, SR-3088. I completely eradicated them except for a larva, which after watching followed me like a confused child. We're going to get to see that. Is this actually footage from the old Metroid games? Because this looks
Nick. That's a Metroid.
Better. Okay. Yeah, I've seen those before.
This is way better. This is definitely not original footage. That's definitely not Nintendo Entertainment System graphics for you.
I personally delivered
This is Super Nintendo, Nick.
Yeah, the better one.
It's super.
Which I never owned. Did you actually own one?
No.
We're all experiencing this through emulators now. It's crazy.
It's because we're cheaters.
Back to research station, so scientists could study its energy-producing qualities. Here's a picture of that.
Wow, what a cruel Samus. Like, this Metroid saved my life. I'm delivering it to the scientists now. Thanks.
She's all business, I guess.
Well, she is a bounty hunter.
The powers of the Metroid may be harnessed for the good of civilization. But something goes wrong, right? They let it loose, and now they're all out again.
Quit ruining the story. Quit spoiling it for everybody else.
Satisfied that all is well, I left the station to seek a new bounty to hunt, but I had hardly gone beyond the asteroid belt when I picked up a distress signal.
The babies cry.
Ceres Station was under attack.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Space.
Calling me.
That was almost synchronized, Nick. We should do that professionally.
Alright, now this I'm sort of familiar with, at least the basic gameplay, because I played the Game Boy one. or I should say one of the Game Boy ones. I'm guessing. I think there's several. But I played the one where she wears the weird blue suit.
That would be Game Boy Advance, Nick.
Okay.
Can you get it right?
Were there also Game Boy regular ones?
No.
Game Boy Color
Maybe.
Metroids, maybe?
I don't know. I have no clue.
I will say that playing this on the Xbox, not even the actual Xbox controller, but the Xbox 360 controller, third-party controllers D-pad is just garbage. This thing is a big clunky piece of crap, and I guess we couldn't get this working with the analog sticks.
Well, you can run, but you can't aim diagonally with the D-pad. I mean, there's a different button to aim diagonally, which is one of the bumpers. I don't know which one. I think it's one of the bumpers. I assume it is. Probably L.
Yep. Okay. Yep.
Oh, L and R actually. Never mind. I'm confusing it with,
we can aim up and down.
with like Fusion, where you L is to aim
Oh,
diagonally
whoa!
for all cases. Yeah, don't die. By the way, you have to kill him within the time limit. There's a time limit, by the way.
Is there really a time limit, or are you screwing with me here?
No, I'm serious.
Oh my word.
Oh man, Nick.
Yeah. Oh my, does it normally run like that? Or is that the emulator?
Hey, you won!
Oh, god damn it, David. I knew you were going to do this to me. Now there's a time limit. Thank you.
Yeah, by the way, this is actually the game. This is not my laptop. This is just sort of what happens.
It just sort of runs like that all of a sudden?
Sometimes.
I wonder if that's an emulator problem.
I think it is. I mean, we know from our own experience how, at least in the more advanced emulators like the PS2,
Oh, yeah.
trying to play through Kingdom Hearts, that it was just loaded with wonderful, wonderful errors and glitches.
That it was. And Battlefront, like, just straight up did not work on the PlayStation 2.
Well, it did.
Like,
We sure had a good time.
Yeah, fighting in arenas that had no backgrounds. Oh my! Oh, look at that!
Yeah.
Oh, fancy technology! Look at that! They're tilting it.
Hurry!
They're tilting the camera.
Nick, you got 27 seconds.
You know, I didn't realize up until this point that those steam vent things are hurting me. They just look like visual effects, visual fluff.
Yeah. It's because you're not a real Metroid player.
Okay, so a big bird came and took the...
Excuse me, that was Ridley. And he is not a bird. He's a pterodactyl.
Okay. So the Ridley took... Are we supposed to know who Ridley is at this point? Is he new to this game, or is he in the originals?
He's in the original.
Okay.
He is one of the bosses.
Okay.
And he has his whole area named after him.
This is definitely very familiar in the sake of the game really assuming I know a lot. I'm surprised at how story-heavy these Metroid games get so quickly. They seem to be pretty steeped in it.
Yeah, but I mean, it just assumes that you played the earlier installments.
Which is a fair assumption.
Yeah,
But this one is... Super Metroid sounds kind of standalone. Like, the name sounds like... Okay.
Yeah, I see.
Now,
you know that.
I can't...
No, you can't.
Yeah.
And you may be used to...
I'm used to being able to go into a ball, but I think you have to unlock that, correct?
Yeah, you gotta unlock that.
Alright, so we're in a... I already do love the art in this, though. This looks way better than the Game Boy one I was playing.
Yeah. Game Boy Advance one? You talking about Fusion?
Yeah, well, I mean, it was a pretty game, too, but
Yeah, I mean, they're about the same. Just one of them was on an entire console, like, several years back, and one of them was on a Game Boy Advance with, like, similar processing speed because it was many, many years later.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, sometimes you get that. Isn't that helpful?
Well, I like the kind of... This has kind of a dingier look than the other one.
Yeah, indeed.
It's not
the
as
other one's
clean.
on a space station. This one's just like kind of the Chozo ruins.
That's pretty cool. That's definitely why I think that it'd be interesting to see From Software or someone do kind of a reboot of Metroid.
Indeed.
Because it seems like it's probably up their alley if it's stuff like this. Now, okay.
You can't get under that, Nick. You need the morph ball.
All right. So I just keep falling, I guess.
Yeah.
Now, how do I aim? Oh, that's right. Hold on.
You got your...
I figured that out earlier.
Right? And see, I had to aim diagonally with a separate key on the keyboard while I'm
Oh,
trying to aim
my.
and press other buttons with the same hand that is using the diagonal aiming.
Yeah, despite the big clunky D-pad, it sounds like I might actually have the better control scheme than you had.
Yeah, you do.
Oh my.
Also, can you,
Let me just drop down, dang
why
it.
don't you, let me see that for a second. I want to see if you're just complaining. Give it to me, just give it to me for a second.
You want to see if it's as
I'm just
clunky as I claim?
curious. I'm just curious. No, Nick, that's actually just how it was.
When I say clunky, I just mean the actual physical buttons are clunky, not the.
Oh, I see. I thought you were talking about like response. I was like,
Oh
we're
no,
pretty good.
no, I'm
We're
not talking
pretty good
about.
for me.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that. These are just really big, chunky, clunky buttons.
Oh,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? And you gotta like really push on them.
I wonder. I also have my controller.
They don't all
That
flow.
might be easier for you. And it is
Oh,
an actual Xbox.
I was gonna say.
Xbox.
I was gonna say if it's actually the Xbox one, it might not be better because well, no, it looks pretty good.
It's.
I don't know if I'd want to stop this whole process just to plug into the controller. I'll deal it. I'll deal with it.
Whatever, Nick. Fine.
I'm good.
Just trying to help you out here.
I'm seeing there's quite the flickering problem here.
Well,
Unless
that's just how elevators are.
elevators just make you flicker.
Yeah, they did that in the Infusion too.
I think I didn't know.
Or did they? Actually, I don't know. I don't remember.
It's
You did it, Nick. You have to move on. Oh. Good boy. Good show.
this definitely seems to be where the more video gaming elements of this series comes in because there was like no contextual explanation for why that would be there.
Just shoot it, Nick. With your beam.
Okay. Oh. Yes. I'm guessing then I also unlock the morph ball bombs later. Yeah, well, this seems to be having some issues.
Yeah, just every so often have a nice little. That's good. Oh, good thing you got missiles, Nick. Oh boy. Yeah, why is it having them now? Look at this area is just hyper intensive.
With all the stuff going on screen.
Freaking fraps.
Okay, I'm guessing I gotta do something like, okay, yeah.
Okay. Good boy. Yeah, good luck getting back up. Because guess what? You're dead.
Oh.
You did it! Guess what? You were actually supposed to go this way, and I thought you weren't. I would have ran back up the ladder. I mean the elevator.
Now what does the X button translate to here?
Good luck. It's one of the YXB or if they have names like XBY or A, then it corresponds on the.
Anyway, let's figure this out before we move forward. Did I do it? No, that's the regular one. It said to hold something else, and on the Game Boy it was like RB or LB, or is it it's the bumpers.
Oh, you're thinking in the wrong way, Nick. You will actually. It's like changing weapons in this.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
Maybe. Was it like select and? You're pressing select.
Oh, hey, there we
go.
Yep. That'd be it. Okay.
I think select will just end up like cycling through your different weapons and abilities. Oh, there it is. Man, I didn't have any of these issues running it before.
Yeah, that might be fraps. That might be the
It's
combination.
probably just fraps.
It's possible that in the future, if we continue to do this, we may want to do it on a better machine.
Yeah, indeed.
Okay.
And the one that's not a laptop.
Yes. Yeah, my laptop would be faring much worse in this case.
Holy crap! Wow. I see you're having some trouble there, Nick.
I'm actually a little unclear. Am I supposed to go back up there? Is that the idea?
Oh, I don't know. Did it look like there was anywhere else to go, Nick?
Not really, but I've been fooled before by that.
Am I your babysitter? You did it!
Okay, there we go.
Alright,
now we want to use this.
Oh, guess what?
I can't tell if the flashing blue means it doesn't want to take it at all.
It'll turn blue when the red breaks. No, you gotta keep shooting it.
Oh, really? Okay. Well.
But guess what? It takes 5, and you used up 1 before.
Oh my gosh, how do I get more?
I don't know. Can you go back down? I think you can get back on the Chozo statues and they'll refill your weapons.
Is it?
Which means you get to go back down there, unless if you want to skip this door. But I don't actually know if you can skip that door.
Probably don't want to skip it.
Significant. Oh boy. Morph ball? Well,
I mean, she certainly fits on there as a morph ball, but. Okay. Well, I guess we'll come back to this door at some point.
Back we go. Guess that's why we don't use up resources unnecessarily, Nick.
I suppose.
Oh
my word.
You already screwed up. You gotta take it one step at a time here.
I'm waiting. I want those to come back. There we go. Oh, okay. Well,
You're fine. You'll be just
all
fine.
good. All right. No, don't want to do that.
Yeah, don't do that. It'll just make the game freeze. Okay. Oh my god, did it really?
It feels like it's getting longer. It's
Oh,
no good. Oh, hey, yeah, that's right. We came across this thing earlier. I did not try to shoot it or anything. I should.
Yeah, he just sort of likes to look at you. I don't know what the significance of that is. Like,
Just kind of a creepy
it's
thing.
a camera or something. They saw you now. Goodbye. Oh, Nick, you keep going right back toward that camera, and it just slows down the game more.
I guess I'll just go
Get
back up.
out! So it's really weird. It just runs smoothly, except every so often it's which is really odd. Like, if my computer couldn't run it, I don't feel like it would be doing this. I think it's just that room, or certain rooms. It just...
Oh,
Enemies, Nick! Shoot
I
them!
don't feel like. Yeah, we definitely have not been to this room before. Or it now has enemies in it, or it did before. Oh, wow.
Missiles!
They're surprisingly weak for how big they are.
Oh, in the air. Yeah, just take a shot. Take a shot.
I should certainly mention that just because we sort of kind of develop games, that does not mean we're good at them. I am not good at video games in the slightest. David, however, has beaten many extremely long and tedious games.
That was a good time for it to sort of... as you're being shot at.
I suppose now you have time to elaborate.
Yeah, I beat him.
You beat all the... Well, you go through these games that don't really deserve your time, but you give them your time anyway.
Let people disagree with me however much they want, but your Final Fantasy 13, that was a... Oh, that was a... That was a... It was just... Yeah. It just... So many bosses that just... took so long, and then you die, and it's like, well, there's a half hour of my time gone. But I beat it. I saw it to the end. There's nothing you people can do about it.
Yeah, you would spend any moment you had of free time on that game when you were doing rigorous studies.
Yeah, indeed. Well, that's free time also usually lasted about 15 minutes every night. Or less,
I guess,
or none.
I guess it's a good game for that, according to you.
It was sort of like, yeah, just go find another save, because saves were fairly often. Yeah, you could say, I just want to get a little bit farther, and you could. Whereas, take a game like Final Fantasy VII, it's like, oh, maybe get to another one like an hour.
Of course, that's the other one that you spent an enormous amount of time on. Now that one's considered very good, but
yeah, I liked that one. I don't know. I didn't like the characters that much, just because I don't know. I find anime style of teenage-esque characters kind of irritating. But that's me. Don't be offended, anybody. I just like good things. I'm just kidding. No, it's my preference. And, yeah. I also just found the characters, well, some of them very, very stereotypical, to the point that it was quite funny. Like,
You want to elaborate on that?
well, I don't know, for those of you who've played it, will probably agree with me that Barrett is definitely stereotypical. Big, hulking black man with his slang words. And he's great. He's everyone's favorite. He's the reason people play Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, no, that one was good.
Is Barrett, is he the... Oh, hey! Save
You
point.
found a save. Good work.
It's like a weird... I don't even know what that is. It looks like a big... I don't know. It's an interesting looking device, that's for sure. This is a very cool room, though. I love like these weird gooey things up here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're quite nice. Yeah, they definitely got their attention to detail.
This is sort of the reason I was interested in this game. That's for sure. I have been playing Symphony of the Night from the PlayStation 1 emulator, and
Yeah, indeed.
that is also very good.
Seeing the resemblance.
Yeah, a little bit. This is definitely a lot more vertical.
Yeah, definitely.
Everything in Metroid seems to be very, very vertical, which is
Yeah, it sure is.
can be obnoxious.
Which is why when you get double jumped, you feel very accomplished. Or, sorry, space jump. Let's be correct. Anyway, back to Final Fantasy VII. I don't. You asked me a question, Nick, and I don't remember what it was. You told me to elaborate on something.
You were talking about something that was laughably stereotypical.
Oh yeah, Barrett, man, he's just a big hulking black man, and everything that comes out of his mouth is just incredibly racist. It's like that wonderful Japanese, like vision of what embodies a black person, and it's great. It's wonderful. Oh
No,
man, this room is chugging.
he's not the guy who has a bird nest in his hand.
No, there is also one of those in Final Fantasy 13, though.
Oh my
He's
word!
sure
Look
there.
at this room.
Man,
Flying enemies seem to not be playing well with
yeah. Every time
fraps.
that now it's fine. Now that you got away from all the tiny ones.
Who would
Wow.
think that, even, I mean, on a modern laptop, you can run Skyrim on this thing?
Yeah.
Yeah? And
I
Two
think
Worlds
it's-
2 on
I
some
think
pretty
it's-
good-looking settings?
Yeah. Evidently, it's just Fraps is making a chug. Yes. Rude Fraps.
I'm not sure what the point of this was. No, it lets me look at the map, but I don't really know where I want to go, so I'm not sure why it's useful for me to...
Well,
Take a gander at
before you could, it's showing you areas that you haven't been to yet.
Mm.
So it's whenever you get a map, it's a good way of sorting where you have been and where you have not.
Okay,
And usually, when you find a map, that's the developer's way of saying, "Go here,
okay.
idiot." Oh,
Yeah.
There you go.
And indeed,
Yeah, maybe give this room a little bit.
oh my goodness.
Yeah, kill
we
a
should,
few of these
let's,
tiny
let's,
guys.
let's kill these guys so that they don't
Let's-
slow
let's-
the freaking game down.
Oh, you
Oh, my
triggered
word.
the big boy. Kill that tiny one. Oh, yeah, you keep running further over, and they're just gonna keep making a check. And it gives you no health, of course. As per the Metroid way. When you need a certain type of pickup, it does not give it to you. It will give you the opposite. I need rockets, therefore I get health. I need health, therefore I get rockets.
So, David, for anyone, I mean, I'm going to guess that people who have not played this are the minority, but, I mean, I'm sure there's others like me who have not touched a Metroid game. What would you say are the most important things to know? I'm going to say that again. I don't want to go back in that room.
Samus is a girl, in case anybody's wondering. I just thought that's an
I
important
feel like
piece
that's
of
that's
information.
definitely a pretty well-known fact, I think. It's
Yeah,
one of the
that's-
famous
That's why I said it.
examples.
I don't know. What do you mean? Like,
I
story-wise?
don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what is Ridley. What's the deal with the giant bird?
He's like a big, high-up space pirate official, actually.
Oh,
Which is really weird.
oh,
Like,
okay. He's not just
sort
a
of-
monster.
Yeah, he sort of comes across as like a mindless monster, but no, he's actually...
He like
apparently
screeches at me,
Yeah,
and
he's apparently
naked.
Yeah, he's apparently cunning, helps in their plans, and yeah, he's a cunning villain. which is really odd because he's like a monster. Wow, this thing is just going nuts.
Now, does blue mean visited and or pink mean visited?
Means visited?
Yeah.
And blue is somewhere you have not been yet.
Okay, because I'm seeing there's a path here, and I'm wondering if this is one of those things where I gotta like shoot the
Well,
wall.
go drop down, and you'll be able to walk through the door, Nick. You see what
Yeah.
I'm saying here?
Well, do you see how this is? Oh, that's right there. This is here.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay.
I don't know.
Well.
Oh, you know
Oh.
bombs.
Okay. I guess we'll have to come back later.
Yeah, Samus is a bounty hunter. I don't even know.
Oh, now you're saying Ridley's a space pirate?
He's a pterodactyl, Nick.
He's a pterodactyl,
And
but he's also a space pirate.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
What does he do? I mean,
he's the leading space pirate official. I just said that.
yeah, no, I know, but like, what is that?
You're having such a hard time getting on that platform, aren't you?
I am having a hard time doing everything.
Wow, this room is made of lagging.
It sure is. Yeah, we might. I mean, this is getting unbearable at this point.
Yeah, wow, this is insane. Come on. Why is it... Are we recording at like a super high frame rate or something?
I don't know. What does it say up there?
Oh, now it's fine.
What does it say on Fraps? It says what the frame rate is.
It says... Can you tell?
Well, look at that! Look at all those guys. They would have slowed this down to a crawl earlier. I don't know.
Yeah,
But,
I guess it's just because the video gets too long. Reese doesn't like it. I don't know.
so maybe
Who knows?
us getting refreshed every once in a while will help.
Maybe.
Well, we'll find
Sure.
out. We'll play a little longer. Let's get. Man, that takes the whole 5 I get, and then I can't go through another door like that. Oh. Hey! Wow, we're getting these pretty quick.
Good job. Yeah, I actually had the basic ones pretty quick, but they start getting some sparse.
Oh, you jerks!
I hope you saved.
Oh, whoa! Okay.
Good luck.
I'm guessing I'm gonna have to use the bomb.
No, you're not. You're gonna shoot him, and he's gonna kill you probably.
Oh my. Okay,
You gotta shoot his belly thing.
I can see that. It's a big glowy weak spot. How do you get around him? Like, when he does come up... Okay, well, yeah, it's possible. Oh my word. Okay.
Yeah, so you just gotta get that rhythm going.
Oh,
He gets
yeah,
faster.
yeah, I'm really screwing up the rhythm now. I'm getting greedy. This is like, gotta think like Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Don't get greedy.
Oh, yeah, he's got his... Shoot the things!
Oh, you can shoot them when they're coming out of them?
They'll give you health.
Oh, that would be beneficial.
You gotta aim diagonal here.
Oh. Oh, I'm very dead. Oh, I'm so dead. Alright. Well, didn't know he was going to attack me.
You did it. No, you didn't.
Those are giving me health?
Yeah, those purple things.
Oh, that's what that means. Okay.
That's what they are. You missed. This heart thing.
Come on, David. You got to be my strategy guide here.
It's just Metroid. You don't need that. You missed all of those health things. Again,
Do you have to grab the purples when they come out?
Yes, you must grab them.
Okay.
You must physically collide with them.
Alright, well, I'm getting the hang of them now, so... Oh,
Alright.
alright. Oh, gosh dang it.
Doing it again.
Jeez. Okay.
We get back up there. You dropped a big one.
Oh,
He doesn't have a head! I'm just gonna scream every time something happens.
I'm getting kind of a Prometheus vibe from these guys. These guys are terrifying. These
Shows
weird...
those statues.
Yeah, these weird statues. Oh, I'm dead. Which means she gets naked.
Yeah.
I remember that from the Game Boy one. Find the Metroid larva.
Yeah, you gotta get it
Try
back
again.
because Ridley took it.
Oh, look at that. Gonna be going all over the planet later, I guess.
Oh yeah.
It's exciting.
Uh-oh.
I pushed start, right?
I just seen the frame rate was getting a little bit slow.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll get to see if Fraps fixed it by. There's no way we're at 4 gigs already. We barely played anything. You think we reached 4 gigs, or do you think it just gets slow and we reach like 2?
I don't know. Oh, it seems to be fine
Looks
now.
okay.
I don't know. Just keep going.
All right. No. Oh my gosh, those are so fast. I guess they never gave him the time of day.
You gotta kill him.
I never gave him a chance to do that before.
Where are you going?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't want to get the bombs.
I do want to get the bombs. I thought they were up there.
Go fight that boss again. And what you may want to do, blow open the missile door
Mhm.
and run back and get more missiles so you can shoot the boss with the missiles. Because those will do a significant amount more damage than their beam.
If I don't get killed by these guys. Oh, gosh. Jeez. Just so fast.
You gotta strategize here, Nick.
These things.
Your beam has infinite range, man. You just gotta get them from as far away as possible before you aggravate them.
It's okay.
That's
All
all
right.
you gotta do.
So I got them all. And now your suggestion
boy.
here is to use.
Yeah, blow open the thing. And snap it back out of the room. And kill
Will
the
it-
guys again.
Will it still? Hold on. Will it
It'll
relock?
be fine. It's permanently blue now.
Oh.
That's the way those doors work. And I think the door that you shot 4 missiles with has stored the damage that you did to the red.
For real?
Yes.
No.
So you
That
just run
is-
back down, shoot a missile at it, and it'll be open.
Oh, it's more friendly than I would think. Okay, so. And then hopefully these guys will give me a missile upgrade. Oh, which they did. I gotta grab it quick though, huh? Do I have to grab it quick or will they go away or what? Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay,
Yeah, there you go.
so now we have 5 again. Full missile. Alright. Grab our new power up, which we apparently won't need at all for this boss battle, which is kind of bizarre to teach you here's how to do a new thing, and then doing it during the next fight is going to be detrimental to the fight.
Well, yeah, it seems to be working now.
Beautiful. Well, that's great because
Nick,
I'm-
use your
oh.
missiles. Use your missiles.
I'm going to reserve him. I'm going to save him for when he's kind of weak. Kind of like the fire attacks in Bloodborne. You kind of save them. You save the Molotovs for when you really need them.
For when he's moving around, it's extra hard to hit.
All right, we'll just. Oh. Well, we'll blast him with all our missiles. That stalled him.
Yeah, see, he's already got his little heart blown open. Getting too greedy.
I am getting too greedy. I gotta just do the one. Oh, and he
You gotta
backs
shoot
up.
him while he's doing that too. You got a nice little opening right there. He's gonna roll up and around like an idiot.
Oh,
Now he's headless.
All right. Yep. Now we're at that stage.
Yeah, he always tricks you there.
Oh my gosh, gets so fast here. I feel like I don't even have time to shoot him. Oh my gosh.
He's a tricky one.
I feel like I'm just gonna switch to the missiles and just hope that the next hit will get him. Oh gosh!
Or you'll
Dang
shoot
it.
the ceiling.
Ah! All right. Yeah. Let's try that again.
Come on, we gotta get the Metroid larva.
Isn't that like at the end of the game? We're not gonna get it to the end. Yeah. I like how they have to remind you though. This is what the goal of the game originally was. Don't lose sight of what's important. The Metroid larva.
Yeah, don't forget.
I mean, are we a bounty hunter? Well, who's paying us to do all this?
Somebody.
We just came down kind
I
of
don't know.
because we were interested. Well,
Maybe,
we were concerned.
I don't know. Maybe she's assuming that the Federation will give her compensation because I gave you the Metroid, you guys screwed it up, and
I'll
now
keep
I
doing
have to get
this.
it back for you again. So I demand overtime. Otherwise, I'll take the Metroid with me, and you can all have a nice day. There it is, Nick. There's your wiki lore.
It's apparent. This game is apparently important enough that a lot of people do care about that stuff. I mean, I can see why. It's got kind of a mystique to it, that's for sure. With all the weird
You keep getting
things that
too
are
close to me,
not
guys.
really explained. Like, those statues ever get explained?
Yeah, they're statues of Chozo, Samus's guardians.
Hmm.
Yeah, because her parents. Ridley killed her parents.
Ridley, the pterodactyl pirate.
Yeah, because they attacked Samus's home planet. No, you're not. Oh, you didn't get the missiles.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, that was our strategy before. This is going to
Good
take a
luck.
lot longer. All right, well, we got to the headless stage without a whiffle. So,
Good luck.
come on. All right, do I have to come near him?
You might.
That's the idea.
But yeah.
All right. Oh,
Yeah, too greedy.
got greedy. Yeah, you really only have time for one. And when he's headless, I don't know where to fit in that one because I tried and it didn't seem to work. Well, gotta try again. See, this is my thing with boss battles. I'm amazed I've beaten Dark Souls even because I have so little patience for boss battles. He still seems to
too greedy.
Yeah, he still seems to flash when I hit him anywhere else. So I guess it just doesn't do as much damage.
I think it just needs to be in the general vicinity.
So his feet seem to count. Did he get me there? Alright. Oh.
There you go. Got some missiles.
Oh.
Also, I think if you get close to him in the middle, like he'll sort of take a swipe at you, and if you get away, like you can sort of, and he'll walk all the way over. See that?
Yeah, I don't know how I triggered that. Now I just stay here. Oh.
Yeah, and then you can jump over.
Oh,
He
hey.
will have to keep walking over. All that you didn't get close enough.
Oh yeah, you're right. That is a good strategy. I will do that. I keep cornering myself though. I keep doing that.
Yeah, you just got.
I'm sort of used to the old routine
like,
now.
Like Dark Souls rolling. Last second.
Oh man, he eats through that health. Well, rather, I eat through the health. Because I take like every hit. The whole battle, I haven't seemed to be able to avoid one hit. I'm just going off endurance.
Yeah, imagine trying to play this fight with a keyboard. Switching between the missiles and the beam with some arbitrary key.
That sounds horrible. Why would you do that to yourself?
I wanted to play Super Metroid. I didn't have an Xbox controller back then.
Everyone seems to have gotten one now. By everyone, I just mean all of our circle has now officially gotten one for this very purpose.
That'd be cool if they made like USB controllers for like original consoles. That'd be pretty cool. But somehow I doubt that exists.
I'm sure there's a Kickstarter out there for it somewhere. There's a Kickstarter for anything nostalgic.
Like you gotta hang back instead of doing that diagonal shooting at these guys and just jump up in the air and shoot them in the air, so that you don't aggravate them. Just kill them. Oh, you did that there. And if they are off screen, you will be able to shoot them, just as long as you hit them in the right place. Come on, Nick, get the strats.
Right. Okay, we will now
Hey,
get our things back. I remember this time.
You know what you can do? You could go back up to the ship and have a save, so you don't have to keep doing that room over and over.
Oh,
again.
hey, there's a
So we'll open the door, run back out.
There
And this will
is
give you back your missiles anyway,
a good idea.
because it's your ship.
It's true.
It's a good, wholesome, happy ship.
Actually, on that note, how do I get back up?
Where you going?
That's the way
Oh!
back up. I see that they thought of that.
Are you? Oh, yeah, they did. They sure did.
They don't want you doing that.
Well, tricked me again, because I probably did the same thing, having suggested it myself. Say it's a safe bet. See, you got that big old energy. Yeah, you gotta pick up that energy, or it's just gonna keep giving you energy. Oh, now more energy.
I've noticed just a lot of games. A lot of games like to treat 99 as your max instead of 100.
Yeah, I'm not sure why that is. Maybe, well, easy with an index system, I would guess. It'd be easy with like an index system, like 0 is your first space. Like in the case with like an array.
Oh.
Like, if you want to reference
You're talking
an
about
array,
programming
yeah,
reasons
like
to do that.
programming. Like an array, if you want the first element, its index is 0.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I mean, it seems
it's just
intentional,
sort of,
though. That's the thing.
It's just sort of a counter. It wouldn't be that hard. Oh, if it's less than 100 or whatever, just conditions. Oh, good lag.
Oh, that's a good time for it to pop in.
What is it? Why is it doing that now? We were going fine.
Oh, you know what? They probably reached 4 gigs, and then... Oh, never mind.
I did.
My theory is falling apart.
Yeah, maybe we just need to manually reach over and just make a new fraps thing every time it starts to lag.
Sheesh, that's a weird thing to have to do. I'm already doing terribly. This is not going well. I haven't used a single missile. I need to do that. Okay, that's every time. That's when he decides to do it. See, he decides that's the time that he's going to do that. I'm just not going to bother shooting his stupid things. I am just going to avoid them entirely. Oh, and then he got me. See, oh yeah, you know what? It's triggered by me jumping ahead too early.
Yeah, just do that more then. You can still shoot him.
That's true. Maybe I should just take advantage of it.
Except you jump too late.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that just happened to be triggered when I did that. No, never mind. I don't know what's what. I'm not very good at analyzing these things. Yeah, it totally seems related. It definitely seems like it's in some way related.
Good timing. Goodbye.
Gosh. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead meat. There we go. Oh man, I'm making this controller so sweaty. I am just sweating up a storm on this thing.
Is this beginning to feel like Dark Souls, Nick?
Oh, it is feeling like Dark Souls. It's feeling a lot like Dark Souls, but unfortunately I can't grind.
Just get better.
I just have to be, I just have to be better. This is the game where get good actually applies. That is all you can do. Whereas in Dark Souls, you can, I mean, if you really wanted to, you could just, like, you could trigger the fire drake thing to shoot all those people on the bridge and keep doing that over and over until you...
Actually, it was just a dragon.
All the dragons are dead, remember? Except for all the dragons that weren't dead.
Like the dragon on the bridge.
Like the dragon on the bridge, and the not dragons that were called drakes, and the dragon on the bridge, I believe, was also considered a drake, even though it was totally a dragon.
Oh, well, look who's read the wiki.
It was, I didn't read the wiki. I think they refer to it by its name. I don't know. Actually, I don't know where I got that information. I must admit. Just come to think of it, I don't think Dark Souls ever refers to any of its enemies by name.
I think it does.
Where do you ever get the names of enemies?
Well, there were basilisks.
Yeah, but how did we know they were called basilisks?
How did we? I don't even...
I remember knowing that, but I don't remember how. We must have looked it up.
What were they?
Is there literally, but
I
then
thought
again,
it was a-
the people who write these wikis, where do they get the info
I
if
swear
it's nowhere in the game?
I swear it was in game.
It has to be,
Like
unless the developers themselves write the wiki, which I doubt. I'm sure they're doing more important things. That said, I'm
making
sure.
games.
Yeah, like making the games. Of course, with that said, I'm sure there is some input on wikis. I mean, for our own game, I know they have requested that we give them assets and stuff. They have not said that we need to directly contribute to the wiki in any other way, but I imagine it's probably helpful. I'm sure it helps them in the beginning before the super hardcore dedicated people come in.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, do you see how this is laid out though? So I cannot get out of here until I have the bombs that I need from that room, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Unless you can shoot the things. But...
this thing really annoys me. This is just here so I lose some health on the way down.
Mm-hmm. I think you can screw attack them. Or maybe you can't.
From my experience on the Game Boy one, I remember those ones were invulnerable. They did not seem to be able to...
In Metroid Fusion, you could screw attack them and it would kill them. They would explode. And same thing with Zero Mission. But, yeah, this one maybe you just sort of jump through them. Or that's definitely the case in the first one, in the original Metroid. I don't know, maybe in this one you do kill them with the screw attack? I don't remember. This was about a year ago.
We're getting pretty slow now. There we go.
Time to make another file.
But then again, it speeds up again. I don't know. Maybe you were correct. Maybe it's just the file gets really big and it slows down.
Yeah, that seems to be the problem. David, just get a better computer. Okay. Thanks for suggesting that, Mike. I never thought of it myself.
I am so sick of this thing. I'm tempted to hand this over to you because I just want to be rid of it.
I bet you I would still die.
Probably. It's pretty hard. It's a pretty hard boss. Alright. Wake up! There you go.
There you go. Ricochet.
I definitely don't see bird-themed aliens very often.
Yeah,
it's definitely something kind of unique to his design. It's not something I see a lot. Most of the time, it's like reptiles that people make into aliens.
Yeah.
Lizard people, and if you're Geiger, you just make big penis monsters. Everything's phallic.
Yeah.
Or vaginal. You don't get those don't get as much credit, but he certainly had his fair share.
Yeah, we all love HR Geiger.
Yeah, not that he was like coy about it. It's not like he was pretending that that's not what he was doing. I mean, that was definitely the whole point.
Oh wow, he's shooting lasers.
I don't remember this at all.
He hasn't. I actually. Good luck.
Well, what? When did he have this at his disposal? That has never happened. We fought him like 3 times.
Yeah, well.
I did not expect to see anything new happening after 3 times.
Yeah, as I see it now, it's like, oh yeah, I remember doing that. I just forgot about it because he hasn't done it once. This as it is. Always had this.
All right. It's.
Oh, good. Oh, you.
Oh my gosh! Thank you. All he needed was one more, and I never got it in. So there we go.
Yeah, you did that with 70 now.
Good riddance.
That was a good run.
That was a good run.
Good boy.
It was a good run, and we're saving it immediately. We're not doing that again.
Oh, okay. And made a new file. By the time this is done, it's going to have like 800 files.
Yeah, I mean, we might want to consider wrapping up soon enough here, because this is probably going to be enough for, I mean, I hesitate to call what an episode of, Let's Plays are generally not beating an entire SNES game in one run, in one
Oh yeah,
one
we're
go.
not even close in the first place with like the time we've dedicated.
Oh no.
Like that would take hours and hours and hours. Like even my second experienced run was like 8 hours, whereas the first one was like 12.
Well, with you here, the idea is hopefully if I get completely lost, you should be able to help me out and figure out where to go, so we don't get too, you know, boring.
Yeah, you seem to be doing fine.
I guess.
You
I mean, it's just the
you
beginning, and
gotta-
I'm already struggling with it.
Yeah, you just gotta keep looking around on your map for the places you haven't been. Of course, there are a few spots in this game, and you will be beaten over the head. Yeah, it'll be joyous. You'll find that you're just a better person when you've beaten this game.
I mean, this feels like a good wrapping up point. Beating that boss.
Beat a boss, and
But,
got back to the ship. Is a good
Back
day's
to the
work.
ship, save, you know. I don't know. If there's something substantial awaiting us, do you know if there's something particularly big that's coming up really quick? Is it just a whole lot of exploring and?
Yeah, more exploring. You got bombs, so now you can look around and go to other places that you haven't been yet.
That's true. It's sort of that's the back and forth of it.
Yeah.
Beat a boss, unlock a new thing, revisit old areas, go in places you couldn't go before. Well, I am maybe curious to see one new place. If we can find a new save spot, maybe that's the better thing to end on, because then we're ending like with actual physical progress made, and not just.
Oh yeah. Well, here's one. Maybe the place we're looking at. You can just sort of come around and more. Yeah, there's no way that camera just like stays right next to you.
Doesn't give you much room to see ahead.
This room sucks.
That doesn't give me confidence.
No, it's not that bad.
Oh.
I just always hate those flying guys that just hop around from that big rude creatures. That's one reason why, because it's so hard to aim down, because you're not aiming down level with the bills. They take 1,000,000 shots and they just flop around.
I've been luckily avoiding them somehow.
Yeah, that's usually the way to do it, because they also seem to not really care that much. Look, you found an energy tank. Now you have 199. But energy tanks give you 100.
So yeah, that's the other interesting thing I've noticed about Metroid is that you have this energy. It's 99, but now you have 2 of them. Instead of just giving you more health, they give you like 2 chances at losing all your health. It's very weird.
I don't think you're doing any damage with that being.
No, I don't appear to be.
You'll have to use missiles, probably.
Even though he looks identical to the other guys that we were fighting
the other
earlier.
ones were gray, Nick. And you'll find other space pirates.
Yeah, these guys don't look any more armored than they do. They're just green.
Yeah.
But that makes them different. They're making me waste all my missiles. I guess you get them back, but
shoot it. Maybe just shoot a few at the door.
Alright. And we'll come back and shoot another. I hope you're right about that.
Yeah, I think that's what it did. I don't know, kill a few of these guys. Oh, they're invulnerable. Just run past them.
Oh, okay. Oh, hey, what is
don't
that?
touch that.
Oh, okay, alright, I will not touch it.
Or I think you can shoot it till it explodes.
Is that beneficial to do so? Do we want that?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you get missiles. Yeah.
Alright.
Oh.
Works for me. Oh, obviously you gotta avoid those things that pop out of it, but that's kind of neat. This game looks like I like that it's more willing to be gross than like most other Nintendo games.
Yeah, I would probably check out the missile door first. Back there.
Okay. You think there's like a save point back there?
It might be. I think you can just jump over those guys.
Oh, that's true. We don't have to kill them every time.
You might even be able to run on them. I don't know. I don't know if you touch them, it will kill you damage. It might. Nonetheless, irrelevant at this point.
Yeah, let's
Open the door. Open the door. No.
Oh, you were wrong, David.
I was wrong, Nick.
We wasted those earlier. Got them back, but
I
whatever.
suck.
Oh my. This looks like a cold area.
Sort of foggy. Keep going. Keep pouring the booze.
Oh, this looks like a boss fight waiting to happen.
No, it isn't.
It's not another thing that's going to pop out. Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah, is this sort of the piratey nature of him? He's with a bunch of other monsters, and they all have like there's like a golden statue of them in like a creek.
They're all
underground.
When you kill each of these bosses, their eyes will go out, and when you kill all of them, the statue will crumble, and the floor beneath you will also crumble. If you notice, there is
like
on the
destructible
map.
floor.
There is on the map area to descend.
Is there a quick way to check the map? Oh,
it's in the upper right corner.
Where are we? Oh, we're right there. Yep, it sure is.
Yeah, there's ways to descend, but you gotta kill all those bosses first.
I see. And one of them is the big guy. How does he keep coming back? I know he's a regular dude.
He is now very robot-y and continues to be very robot-y.
Huh.
Forever and ever. In fact, they go so far in Prime just to call him Meta Ridley, things like that. The Greek characters. Omega Ridley. Things like that. Well, I don't know. Yeah, keep going. Whatever.
Okay, well let's see if we can find a save point. That's my goal.
Yeah, usually. Oh yeah, you can just walk on them.
Cool.
Don't shoot them. This won't mess up. This looks like more trouble than it's worth. Yeah, you usually have saved at the bottom of elevators, so this might be down to Brinstar, I think. Brinstar Depths. Something. Brinstar, probably. Something.
One wonders why they have elevators built into this, like, what looks like a cave network. Like it's, I mean, that's the pirate influence there. I mean, are we like in a pirate fortress? Is that sort of the idea?
No, you're just sort of descending deeper into the planet. But there's also, I don't know where the enemies fall. There's enemies. Oh boy, there you go.
Monsters. Well, we don't have enough to get through any of those, so we'll just
kill back. Yes, he does. Okay, one of those will probably be a save, and I guess it's the one on the left. One of them out of the 5 million. I don't.
You're gonna guess left.
Sure.
All right. Well, let's go for it. Let's see what we get.
Do it, Nick. I was wrong.
Oh my gosh.
Anything
that moves in an arc in games is infuriating.
Yeah, you gotta probably kill all the enemies before the door will open.
Oh. I was thinking I was crouching, but I was turning into a ball. That was not. Alright. Now that is what the Game Boy has trained me to do, is just anytime you see a freaking stupid wall, you just bomb the heck out of it and see what happens. And usually that's like a critical path. You should go down this area that you had no reason to believe that wall would be any different.
There's the map to Brinstar, probably. Yep, I was right. Brinstar.
Oh.
There it is. Oh, and there's the save, which was also on the left. So I was right, Nick.
It was on the left. It was just one floor below. And now we have to fight all the enemies that respawn.
You got 5 missiles, so just don't die. I think you can you just shoot those? Oh, well, no, you can't, because you're in the tunnel.
Oh my gosh.
Kill him.
This thing is so fast.
Good luck.
Look at him try to
use bombs. Just use bombs. They'll hit him eventually.
Yeah, there we go. Stupid enemy. Oh, great. Did he respawn? Is this one of those where they respawn as soon as they're off screen?
No, you're going to have to kill him. Go kill him.
Where'd he go?
He ran back into the tunnel. And
I ran right into him. I should note that if there's any feedback noises, we can't hear them very well because we turned the volume down so that we can not have any kind of audio doubling.
Yeah. It was Nick's idea, not mine.
It was.
He'll take full
responsibility.
Well, what are you doing? There you go.
Oh, yeah. There's a go down here.
Don't get
I love the spongy floor. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's all spongy and cool. All right.
Open that door. Yeah, isn't that a convenient weapon switch button? Reaching over to select.
Yeah, no, it's not at all. Is that
And
is
you'll
that
have to
roughly where it was on the?
You'll have to dynamically switch between weapons all the time in the middle of boss fights.
God, we gotta map it to a different button. There's no way.
That's the Super Nintendo way, man.
I suppose. I mean, but they didn't have a controller shaped like this, right? Theirs are a little different.
Do you want the authentic experience or not? Nick, come on.
We're playing on an emulator. We're definitely not getting an authentic experience. Anyway, well, we reached the save point. That's a good spot to end because that means we're actually like physically further in the game.
Yeah, made it to a whole new area.
Yeah.
Rinstar. We were in somewhere. Kateria, I think, is what they call it. Go to the map. Go into the map, Nick. I want to validate my Metroid knowledge. Press.
What do I need to press?
Oh yeah, it's Kateria.
Kateria?
I was totally
Okay.
wrong. I'm so cool.
Look at you. You know all your Metroid names. Beautiful. Well, now we'll cobble this thing together in some sort of editing program and see how it goes. But,
By we mean Nick. Nick will do that.
Well, we might do it. We might do it right after this, just to see how it goes. All right. No way to end this. So.
Other than look at this screen, and we'll wait for a little bit, and we'll turn off the after 4 gigabytes, it makes a new video, so you can just start seeing it lag, because that'll be our climax. Because that was the part everybody liked the most, especially us.
Oh man.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad we sort of got that figured out.
Yeah, indeed.
So
I was right, Nick. I was right.
You're right. That was a good guess. All right. Well, let's turn it off. We're done. The end.
Fairly well.